Hello, my name is Dakeana Jones-Bishop, and I'm here today to introduce my new podcast, Diversity Real Talk. The purpose of Diversity Real Talk is to have an experience for people to learn, to listen, to have awareness, and also to have a voice. With everything changing, that doesn't mean that companies should be dismantling their DE&I programs. But is there another way to do it? Absolutely. And I really think that if people would take a step back and ask themselves that within their organization, I think they'd have a different opinion and a different way of presenting diversity to their organization. When you look at diversity, I had to look at it in a different way. How could we do diversity different? So why would you do Diversity Real Talk versus some of the ways that diversity is being taught in organizations today? The purpose of an experience, is an alternative platform to express freely all different viewpoints. It gives people an opportunity to share what diversity really means and what does inclusion mean to them. Because right now, I don't think that people really understand what diversity even means and how it affects them in the workplace, good or bad. So this is a unique opportunity to have roundtable sessions so that you can create a forum that feels comfortable, that you can articulate real life experiences in and out of the workplace, and a venue to express and tell people, and a time to share different points of view. And that opens up some really healthy discussions. This experience will allow everyone the ability to have meaningful conversations, to increase awareness, like I said before, and to educate people on someone who's not like them. And when I say that, that could be if someone has a disability, if somebody has a speech impediment. There's so many different disabilities, but being able to learn from them. Collaborating with individuals that may not look like you, that may not sound like you, and give some of that educational background views is huge. So when I talk about real life experiences and how things have impacted myself or you in the workplace, this is that venue to be able to do that. So I would love to share, not all 25, 30 experiences that I've had, but I will share one that still sticks in my mind today. So being in HR, I had probably some of the worst results at this time in the company. And this was a big company. And we had the CEO and everybody coming to visit. And I was wearing my hair very natural then, just kinky and, just my natural self. Felt great about it. So my VP came to me and said, "Hey, how are you wearing your hair tomorrow?" Which I thought was such a crazy, why are you even asking me that? And I said, "Just like it is today." And he said, "Well, don't you have one of those long ponytail straight things that you put in your hair?" I said, "I have plenty of those." Because I do. I love to wear wigs. So I have plenty of those. But I was like, "Why do I have to do that?" And he said, "Well, your results aren't great right now. So just trust me on this. Just I think it would be good." I didn't like it, but I went ahead and did it anyway. And, I hated myself for doing it, but I did it anyway. Guess what? I had the best visit ever. Everything was great. Yeah, you're having bad results, but it's okay. You'll get there. All of those things, nothing like I expected. They had to come back 6 months later for another visit because we were opening a new location. This time I said, I'm not doing that. I'm wearing my hair the way it is today. And guess what? My results at that time were the best in the company, the best. Came in, sat down, start telling, how I did it. They didn't even want to hear what I had to say. Nothing that came out of my mouth mattered at that time. And truly, I looked over at my VP and he was looking at me like, "I told you." Not that, I blamed him, But at the same token, I just sat there and was like, how can this be all about my hair and not about what I'm bringing to the table? And that's where diversity impacted me. So, once again, just really looking at how those things, when it comes to diversity, impacts you and how can we do it differently this way by talking to each other, by, understanding, hearing about these experiences is a best way to really learn about diversity and inclusion. I know this was my own personal experience when it came to diversity in the workplace, but now I would love for you to think about what does diversity really mean to you? How does it affect you? And some of your own personal experiences like mine. And I would love for you to be able to share that on my platform. Please leave comments, reviews. I will also leave my email and a voicemail. And I'd love for you to share those experiences with all of us so that we can continue to have these conversations. These conversations are so important. It's important because we can learn from one another. I know people don't think that we can, but we can. And these are the platforms where we can do that. And I think this is great that we're able to do this at this time. So please log in, leave a review, comment, experience. I want to hear from all of you. That's all I have for Diversity Real Talk, but I truly look forward to the next episode. Bye.